What's up guys, and welcome to a new video. In this video, which is my 1,000 subscribers, which I am recording before I get 1,000 so I can release it whenever I get it. We have two 520s against my biggest speaker here in the middle, the Teufel Rockstar. And as you can see, height-wise, they are nearly the same height. Of course, I don't have the wheels on the Teufel Rockstar here, so it's technically quite a bit taller than this, but without the wheels, it is not. However, it's a significantly bigger piece of a speaker, weighs 36.5 kilos. I honestly think it weighs more with the wheels, but I'm not 100% sure. While each of these weighs 25.5 kilos. So yeah, this video will look the same as my other lately comparisons. I will begin at a closer distance at around 30% volume, then I will push them to above 50% volume match the speakers, and then I will go all out in the last couple one last song, which will shake this entire neighborhood. It says on the weather prognosis it wasn't supposed to be windy. There is a slight amount of wind. Hopefully it won't interfere too much, and hopefully it won't rain, because it's a lot of rain incoming. Luckily for me, if you bring the water, you can have a water shell on the Teufel Rockstar, which I've brought if that's gonna happen. And of course the party boxes are slightly waterproof as well. Without any further ado, let's begin the test. I'll be right back. Okay, and let's start at around 25%. The JBLs are gonna play slightly louder than the Teufel Rockstar percentage-wise, because this has 3 volume controls. You can control it via your smartphone, or the main control on the control panel, and the main volume control on the back as well. And I've set both of those to 50%, and this one I will show you on the screen as well, which it's set to. And the other ones I will display as well. So yeah, without any further ado, let's begin here with a little bit of rock. Teufel Rockstar playing now. .520s playing now. Teufel Rockstar. Party boxes. Teufel Rockstar. Okay, that was it for the first song. Let's do one more here at around the same volume. I'm gonna take an electronic music song here. .520s playing now. Between us, it's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limit. Teufel Rockstar. Down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get 520s. Teufel Rockstar. Fast forwarding the song. Hope we're not too broken. 520s. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, been fighting ways to get away, to see you again. Teufel Rockster. $520. Teufel Rockstar. There we go, and we're finished at this distance. Now I'll move back a bit and up the volume. Be right back. There we go, and let's continue the video now at around a bit above 60%, a bit above 50% volume here, and it's already quite loud, as you can imagine. So yeah, let's begin with the Teufel Rockstar. $520. Teufel Rockstar. $520s. Teufel Rockstar. $520s. There we go, and let's take another song here. Teufel Rockster.
Wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control.
$520.
We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it
Teufel Rockster. $520s.
Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder.
Teufel Rockster.
Yeah, to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let
520s. Teufel Rockster.
I wonder what went wrong today. Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words you say, to say the words you remember.
520. And that was it for the sound test, a little bit above 50%. Now it's starting to rain lightly. I'm gonna cover the Teufel Rockster with my with my thingy protect thing, and I will wait a little bit and see how the rain evolves. I'll be right back. This is how it looks when I'm waiting for the rain to pass. I can go forward here. We only have the 100% volume test left, but yeah, it's annoying. It's frustrating. Rain, there's not a lot you can do about it, and I'm not risking it. Light rain, as you can see. Now we are around 50 meters away. I'm gonna step back even further here. I changed my mind here. It's we need to put some real distance because they're so loud that my microphones, they cap out after a while, so they normalize the volume so they get exactly the same. And here I want to showcase the difference in loudness. I can tell you right at the bat, I've listened to these before. The Teufel Rockster does regain more bass at the higher volumes, but it distorts a lot. So I've turned down the bass all the way down, and all the other sliders are set at their max, which is the mids and the highs. So we'll get really, really fucking loud. You also, sometimes you have a hard time pushing the Teufel to its max, because it might shut itself down because it consumes too much power that the 12-volt connection cannot provide. So yeah, without any further ado, let's begin here with the PartyBoxes playing first. Teufel. Maximum volume. PartyBoxes.
Girls with their nails done now.
Teufel, Rockstar.
Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
PartyBoxes.
Girls with their
I'm gonna fast forward slightly now so we can test them again, so I don't have to interrupt everyone. Still the PartyBoxes. Teufel, Rockstar.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with
PartyBoxes.
their nails done.
And that was it. I don't want to terrorize people for too long, so that is the end of the maximum volume comparison here. So yeah, now I'll step back a bit closer and do the summary test here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what is the conclusion here? Well, that last test really, I mean, it's always so impressive seeing these speakers playing at the loudest volumes. Of course, not everybody else might be as impressed, you know, but I am definitely. Yeah, let's begin at the lower volumes. At lower volumes, I think the JBLs give quite a nice sound. They give a pretty wide sound. However, I think when you, for example, I played the jazz music, which was slightly above 50%, they kind of lacked, the instruments weren't really popping off. I think they sound a bit recessed, the mids, and they were not, yeah, the instruments that was supposed to be in the front, they were taking a back seat and whatnot, which is not preferable. So a bit problem there with the vocals and whatnot. However, really nice with the separation here, and the bass is also quite fat and nice. They lack a bit of upper bass, of course. It's not a well-rounded bass. However, you could boost it, but it does not even come close. Even if you boost upper bass to the Teufel Rockster, the bass is just a lot fuller. I would say a lot more upper bass, more punchy bass. But it doesn't have the deep bass that the JBL PartyBoxes have. So that is something you might want to consider when buying a speaker, for example. However, it's a lot more physical, and yeah, you can definitely, at that volume, I mean, the PartyBoxes had bass boost level 1, whilst the Teufel was playing with its neutral settings. Neutral, so I could have boosted the bass quite a bit more and gotten it to outperform it bass-wise as well. But the Teufel Rockster here in the middle, quite nice mids. However, the upper mids are a bit weird, I'd say. And of course, the highs in general does not sound right. It's a mono system. It got one big woofer and one hornet tweeter as well. So it sounds a bit off, I'd say, the treble, whatnot. And it doesn't have that instrument separation. However, the tuning of the speaker sounds really nice, I think, in general. Which the JBL might want to take a page out of. Yeah, at higher volumes you can hear that the Teufel Rockster once more just has more bass, I think. A lot more physicality to the bass. You can hear the bass from a longer distance. The JBL PartyBoxes are not bad at all in this regard. Deep bass wise, they are outperforming the Teufel Rockster, but deep bass does not carry as far. But if you are at a closer distance and playing with deep bass, it sounds really great, especially if you're playing more electronic music. But it doesn't translate as well into other genres like rock or jazz or whatnot that need a bit more of the higher frequency bass notes. Yeah, at maximum volume. This is one of the problem with the Teufel Rockster, as I mentioned before the 100% volume test, is that it distorts a lot with the bass. Even though it has more bass, you constantly have to tune the bass so it doesn't distort, which I know a lot of people don't want to do. So the JBL party boxes are a lot more user-friendly, I'd say, than the Teufel Rockster is more of a DJ, a little bit more, if you would say, professional audio gear than the JBLs. The JBLs are definitely more user-friendly. So you have to turn down the bass way high when you turn up the volume. So, yeah. But other than that, the JBL party boxes sound quite controlled. Bass rolls off a bit at maximum volume. But the Teufel Rockster, yeah, just so incredibly loud. It's not twice as loud, I'd say. The JBL gave it a good run for its money. But the Teufel Rockster is definitely still the louder speaker right here. And it's quite a bit louder. You can really feel that it echoes throughout buildings that are hundreds of meters away. And that kind of tells you all it needs to. The JBL echoes a little bit, but not even close as much. Of course, if we were to go off-axis, that I like to do, but I haven't done it in my latest videos because it's just too many songs to show and whatnot. But that's also really important. And the Teufel Rockster suffers quite a lot when you stand at its side. Whereas a JBL, you can spread them out and get a more even sound. Here we have a couple of more factors to consider. The JBLs will be quite a bit more expensive than one Teufel Rockster. So that is something to consider. And the use cases. Are you going to use it indoors or outdoors? If you're going to use it outdoors, I think one JBL party box would honestly be my pick here. Even though the Teufel Rockster definitely has its use cases. And it mainly comes down to one thing. Or two things. Portability. The Teufel Rockster, even though it's not even twice as heavy as these ones, it is quite a bit bigger than each. It's a lot more of a hassle to carry around than two of these. I'm going to put a picture up here how I transport it here. I don't use the included wheels because I have had a bad experience with those wheels, so I don't recommend the Teufel Rockster's wheels. And the battery life. The battery life at the higher volumes, which I want to push when you're outdoors, you know, and you're enjoying the sound, it does not last long at all. It is really powerful at maximum volume, and maybe if you turn it down a bit, it could last longer, but the JBLs just last longer than the Teufel Rockster here. But if you could, you know, get it, if you have a car, for example, you could transport the Teufel Rockster, you can get really nice sound. And depending if you're listening to rock, for example, I think that might be a better pick. So it really depends on the use cases here. But the JBLs, they're more user-friendly. It's an easier package. You get the more deep bass. But the Teufel Rockster, I mean, it's hard to argue. It's a league of its own when it comes to loudness, whatnot, and even bass, I'd say. So yeah, now it's a quite interesting comparison, this. So yeah, it would crush one versus one, the Teufel Rockster, definitely, in a lot of aspects. But yeah, if you have any more questions or I forgot to answer anything, leave them down below and I'd be happy to let you know or answer them as soon as I can. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the thank you once more for everybody that has subscribed. It is insane. Now I think I might be able to make a little bit of income, not a lot, but a couple dollars, a few dollars here and there, which is gonna be nice. Of course, people that are comparing speakers, there is not a lot of people that can actually do this for a living, including myself, so it's mainly a hobby. And it's quite an expensive hobby, but yeah, it's fun. And as long as it's fun, I'll probably make more videos as well. It will be a while till I'll do another one like this with these kind of big speakers, because I will not buy more bigger JBL battery powered speakers because it doesn't make sense for me. I live in a 19 square meter apartment. I don't fit more speakers. I might need to sell a couple of them, but it's hard to let go because I kind of like them all now. Yeah, that is a big problem. Anyways, thank you guys once more for watching, and hopefully see you guys in the next one. Take care. Cheers.